Bawo Nkosi tossed and turned in bed. His forehead was sweaty. A bad dream stuck with him. He woke up suddenly, breathing hard.
Another one? She mumbled, still sleepy.
He nodded, unable to speak. The dream, it felt like a warning.
Kamagu sat up, her face full of worry. We need to ask for help. The elders will know what to do.
Everyone felt anxious. Bawo Nkosi's family gathered together, the firelight shining on their faces.
These dreams, his brother Mbethe said quietly, they're not a good sign.
Princese, Bawo Nkosi's daughter, sat quietly, looking down. She had her own worries.
Kamagu spoke, her voice strong even though she was scared. We'll leave when the sun comes up. We need to make the spirits happy.
The rising sun painted the sky orange and gold as they started their journey. The first light of dawn brought with it a sense of hope and renewal, casting long shadows on the path ahead. It was a moment of quiet reflection, a time to gather thoughts and prepare for the challenges that lay ahead. The air smelled like dust, and everyone felt excited and nervous. The dry, arid landscape stretched out before them, a testament to the harsh conditions they would face. Yet amidst the uncertainty there was a palpable sense of determination. Each person carried their own hopes and fears, but together they formed a resilient group. Every step they took was like a prayer asking for answers. The rhythmic crunch of their footsteps on the dusty path was a constant reminder of their purpose. With each stride they moved closer to their destination, driven by a shared sense of destiny and the promise of a better future. Princess walked next to her mother. They didn't speak, but they both knew what the other was thinking. Their bond was unspoken, yet profound, a silent understanding that transcended words. In the quiet moments they found strength in each other's presence, drawing comfort from their shared journey.
"Mother," Princess finally whispered, her voice shaky. "What if the dreams are real?" Her question hung in the air, heavy with the weight of uncertainty. It was a fear that had been gnawing at her, a question that demanded an answer. What if the dreams are real? The thought echoed in her mind, a persistent whisper that refused to be silenced. It was a question that had haunted her for days, a fear that she couldn't shake.
Kamagu squeezed her hand. We'll face it together. We're strong. His words were a promise, a vow of unwavering support. In that moment, his grip was a lifeline, a source of comfort and reassurance. We'll face it together. We're strong. The determination in his voice was infectious, a beacon of hope in the midst of uncertainty. Together they would confront whatever challenges lay ahead, united in their resolve. But her eyes showed a little bit of doubt. Despite the brave words, a flicker of uncertainty lingered in her gaze. It was a reminder that even the strongest hearts can harbor fear, but it was also a testament to their courage in facing it head-on.
The journey was long and hard. Each step felt like a battle against the elements, and the path seemed endless. The hot sun beat down on them just like the fear that burned in Princess's heart. The relentless heat mirrored the anxiety that gnawed at her soul.
She held a small, cloth-wrapped bundle close to her chest. It was her most precious possession, a symbol of hope and despair intertwined. It held a secret, something she couldn't tell anyone, not even her mother. The weight of this secret was almost unbearable, yet she had no choice but to carry it.
Later, when it was dark, Kamagu snuck away. The night was her ally, concealing her movements as she slipped into the shadows. Princese, feeling more and more uneasy, followed her. Each step she took was filled with trepidation, her heart pounding in her chest. She watched from the shadows as her mother met with a woman hidden in the darkness. The air was thick with tension, and Princess could barely breathe. They whispered to each other quickly and quietly. Their words were inaudible, but the urgency in their voices was unmistakable. A cold, sharp fear stabbed at Princess's heart. She knew that whatever was being discussed, it was something that could change everything. The elders greeted them with serious faces, their expressions a mix of concern and determination. Each wrinkle on their faces told stories of countless experiences and wisdom accumulated over the years. Their old wise eyes seemed to see right through Bawo Nkosi's pretend calmness. It was as if they could peer into his very soul, understanding his fears and doubts without a single word being spoken.
The air felt electric as the elders performed their rituals, their chanting like a magical song of hope and fear. The rhythmic beats of the drums and the harmonious voices created an atmosphere thick with anticipation and reverence. Finally, the head elder, his face showing the weight of his words, spoke. His voice was steady, but carried the gravity of the message he was about to deliver. A message that could change the course of their lives.
The dreams, they are a warning, but they can also show us the way. They are not just mere figments of our imagination, but a bridge to the unknown, guiding us through the darkness. His words hung in the air, full of hidden meaning. The room was silent, each person lost in their thoughts, trying to decipher the elder's cryptic message and what it meant for their future. Their search for answers had just begun. They knew that the path ahead would be fraught with challenges, but with the wisdom of the elders and the guidance of the dreams, they felt a glimmer of hope.